Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot. Um, Actually doing this one today from my bed. I've took to my bedroom. It's like it's my solace. It's the bunker that I've come in. So I'm just going to wait for a few people to come on. I can see there's somebody there. So please let me know when you're on. I'm sorry that it's not as clear today, but the light isn't very good in here. And if I open the window, it's too light. So how's everybody doing? Please let me know. Let me know who's there. Let me know how you're feeling today as well. Hi, Brandy from Indiana. How is Indiana? Are you on lockdown yet, or just self-isolating? Hi, Julia. Yeah, it's day 6 here. Day 6 that we've been on lockdown. Yeah, you're feeling emotional, Julia, today. Yeah, this is the energy kind of thing. This is why, like I say, I've came to bed. Um, it's weird, this roller coaster that it's taken you on. I mean, it's 6 days since we've been allowed out. We got up this morning, everybody's seen each other and stuff, and then it was like, I kind of just need to withdraw today. I really, nothing personal to anybody, just really needing to be in my space as well. So yeah, so the emotions are going to hit, and that is absolutely normal and natural as well. So yeah, more healing and it's all good. Yeah, because this is not just about a collective healing. It's not just about a global healing. It's about a personal healing as well. So we're going through it and we are changing, as well as the world. So this is what I want to talk to you about today. And the cards were quite apt. So yeah, I woke up through the night. I slept well last night. I slept much better last night. But when I woke up through the night, I was being given what to do on here. Hey, hardest man in tarot. Hi, magic. Hi, Laval. And it's going to be a gentle one today. Hey, our goddess. So yes, so we're just saying there how people are feeling quite emotional today, and how it's a real, not a heavy day, but a quiet day, I feel. you know and this is it. Like I say, we're talking about our own healing as well as the planetary healing. And I still can't believe how people are not getting this. No matter what they believe this is, whether they believe it's a conspiracy theory, whether they're what. I mean, I've seen people today, saying they want to go out and change their shoes, and and stuff like, I mean, just, people wanting to go to the pub, people, all of this. It's just, it's not about us. Anybody, you'll see this, Chris, because it's on my personal Facebook. I've just wrote a rant today. It's not about you, it's about us. So yeah, so I just thought, what, I just need to go in my bedroom. So yeah, you're grateful to be able to work from home. Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful. Like I say, I'm not currently working at the minute. I'm feeling these videos I'm doing every day, they're using a lot of energy. And I'm, like I say, I'm honored to be able to do them. And I'm getting a lot of phone calls. I'm not off the phone. The amount of people that are phoning and wanting to know what's happening, people that are actually having spiritual experiences for the first time in their lives. They're having dreams, they're having visions, they're feeling something. They're phoning me and going, Tanya, what the hell's going on? What is this? So yeah, it's just explaining to people exactly what is going on, what the bigger picture of this is, as well. So yeah, and it's beautiful how many people it's actually affecting in that way, because I feel, for a lot of people, they were spiritually bankrupt, and I think this is how many people have, yeah, they've lived in kind of spiritual poverty for a long time. They may have had the big houses, they may have had all of this stuff, but oh, thank you, Julia. Thank you so much. That's really appreciated. But yeah, they've actually been in spiritual poverty. And I feel this is what is coming in for us, where we're needing to fill our spiritual bank up, our bank balance might be going down, but our spiritual one is going up. And this is when we're going to realize what true riches are. Already it started. People are realizing the value of just going outside, the value of the loved ones that they can't keep in contact with, the value of just fresh air and being able to go for a walk. This is real. This is what I'm starting to see a lot of, when people are yeah, when it's threatened being taken away. This is when, people are actually realizing, whoa, hold on, this has been here all the time, kind of thing. So you'd rather have spiritual riches? Yeah, me too. I'm a millionaire in spirituality, I think. Um, so yeah, so this is kind of how I'm feeling today. Thank you, Debbie. I'll take that love and I'll take them hugs as well. I'm accept nothing but blows at the moment. Um, so yeah, so just a little bit. Yeah, the wind on your face. There was somebody wrote a beautiful thing, and I don't want to just keep reading other people's things, but today, like I say, I feel I need to. But yeah, there was a thing I posted on my Instagram. Those that aren't on my Instagram, please add me. It is what is it? It's Love Butter Tarot. And I post on there a lot more than I'm able to do on here as well. But yeah, it was just a thing saying, we won't take things for granted anymore. A lot of the things that we took for granted that we just expected to be there, even being able to go to the shop and having the shelves full, this is stuff that we're really going to start realizing, like, wow, this isn't, we're not entitled to that, so we need to give gratitude for it. For your animals' health, blessings. My normal life is kind of like quarantine. I have been blessed to work from home with all my animals, and being a Virgo hermit is coming in handy. Thank you, Tanya. Yeah, I mean, this is it. My life hasn't changed that much. I live a very simple life through choice, and but there are restrictions. And like I say, when you're feeling the heaviness of the world, it does. You do realize it's different because, like I say, the world is changing. You've been having so many dreams and visions and physical experiences. Yeah. Somebody phoned me yesterday and said, "Oh, my arm started rising when I was in bed." And I was like, "Yep, they're pulling you up." Um, you're not getting into in Instagram notifications lately. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, so my Facebook and Instagram, if you can go on there, because I understand not a lot of people when they come on YouTube, they want to see me doing proper readings. Um, so like I say, I don't want to get the stick for that, but I do share more on my social media. Uh, so yeah, so has anybody got any questions that they want to ask me, any concerns or anything that they want to ask first before I go into the cards and see what the messages were for today as well? Yeah, people in retail work really hard and often not appreciated. Exactly. And this is the beauty, this is one of the other beauties I feel that is coming out with this. And yeah, it was that's mad because I wrote that down to say this today, what had come through. That yeah, difficult times lead to beautiful places. And I feel, at one time it was footballers, it was this, it was the Kardashians, it was all this everybody thought was important, the bankers, the everything like that. But now we're realizing, who really is important to us, and this is the people working in hospitals, the doctors, the nurses, the people in between, the cleaners, the carers, the people in retail that are serving us, for our wants, rather than our needs a lot of the time. The people who are driving taxis, the people who, the teachers that are teaching the kids, all of these people are now proven to be, they are the ones that are of huge importance to us. I hope When it comes round, I hope their pay will eventually reflect that, but I feel that they know how much they are valued. If they don't, and if you know somebody that works in that department, please let them know. Our thanks are with them. I mean, every night at 8 o'clock throughout the whole of Spain and Ibiza, people are standing on their balconies and they're clapping and they're applauding, just to try and give them some encouragement and some appreciation for what they're doing you know so yeah, I mean, my daughter works behind a bar, and they've still got her in at work, and people are coming in going, oh, this is great, it's not busy now, I can get a pint. And I'm like, you know what, it shouldn't be open, but that's another thing for me. Cleaners, yeah, delivery drivers, the ones that I'm sorry, if I'm missing anybody off, it's not that I mean it. I feel you all know what I'm trying to say. um yeah, you're trying not to buy into the fear, but it's very difficult with the national shortage of safety supplies. For me as a healthcare worker, yeah, I'm really struggling. Do you have any guidance? I feel with the fear, it's not about not buying into it. The fear is valid, and I think we all have fear, Robin. You know, and I said this on my first video on Monday. That we need to feel this fear. We need to witness it. At one time, fear was our friend. When we were cavemen or whatever, fear was there to alert us that there may be danger ahead. And this is why we're feeling it now. The thing is not allowing that fear to go into panic. Fear is a natural emotional response. Panic is a reaction to that emotional response. So when we go into panic or whatever, it's just do what you can to make sure that you are safe. um and I know if you're working in the healthcare and hospitals, I know that there isn't everything that you need in that, but it's taking the precautions, the cleanliness, stuff like that, which you will need. And also know that you're having a lot of support sent to you for what it's worth. So I'm sorry I can't give you any more than that, but we have no strength without fear. Fear is there, fear is real. Acknowledge it, but don't dive into it. Right. I love that just raising the energy. Can't see that in Chaddeston Derby. Yeah, I mean, this is what we've got to do. We've got to try and keep our energy up, for others as well, because there's somebody that needs it. There's somebody that needs our support as well. Everyone look for installations of new. Oh, please, can we take away anything to do with 5G, anything to do with conspiracy theories or anything, please? I do not want it on this page. Not today. Not at this moment. I'm trying to keep the vibration high. We all know what's going on. And but this is not where this is about. There are plenty other sites and plenty other pages where people will engage with that. I am not engaging with it at this moment. That's not to say I don't agree and I don't have my own thoughts on it, but at this moment in time, I am using all of my energy to try and lift other people up. Okay, so like I say, I'm sorry, but not here. Not here. So sorry about that, Southern Sage, who was actually putting them. I get you. I feel you. I feel what you're saying, but this is not the platform for that. Okay, darling. It's telling people to be disconnected from technology. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be connecting to all of yous. I wouldn't be able to connect to my daughter in the UK or my loved ones or my friends. It would cause more isolation. So the thing is, when we become dependent on that technology for other means that will satisfy our kind of wants, our consumerism, it's not healthy. But I think we are actually being shown at this moment, Melissa, how important technology is and how spirituality and technology can be used in unison together. It doesn't mean that the two are separate when they're used in the right way and with the right intent. it can be a very beautiful thing. And this is what I feel is happening for a lot of us. We're really having to change our thinking, change our views as well. So yeah, it's just people don't think, or they have a narrow mind, or they think in that way. This is about having an open mind, an open heart as well. Okay, this is what we've got to have compassion for everybody at this moment, even the ones that are, running around like headless chickens. They're in fear. And those of us that have done the work, and we've worked and we have a different understanding, it's up to us to educate people now, because now people are wanting that education. Okay. So this is the part we can all play. Every day I'm thankful to be able to come on and listen to you speak up, and other spiritual based people help lift us up. It's exactly what we all need. It is, and we need you as well. And like I say, this is what we do. This is why we do it. Is anyone excited about their spring gardens? I can't wait. I love all the new growth and colours. It's beautiful. And I think people are noticing this. If not, they're going to notice it more. Very inspiring. 2 days ago, I decided to listen instead of talk and started creating. Amazing. Well done, Brandy. Well done. This is it. We've all just got to take stock about what we're doing and what we're giving out as well. So, right, I'm grateful for social media, phones, and FaceTime with my family and friends. They are so valuable at this moment. So valuable. Love spring, born in the spring next month. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Joanne. Right. Okay. So I think that's kind of answered a few things up there. And like I say, sorry. I was talking to one of my friends yesterday. I don't know if I mentioned this because I don't even know what day it is. And I was talking on FaceTime to him, and he's in Amsterdam, and I just come out the shower, so I had a towel around me, and I put the phone down when he was talking while I actually got changed, and he said something, so I bent over to see what he was saying, and I forgot I was naked, and he was like, whoa, and then I remembered that there's the big screen. I'm so sorry, you should not have seen that. Yeah, it was I think he would have got into panic with that. So funny. Happy birthday, Joanne. As the saying goes, you don't know what you've got until it's gone. And now we're realizing what we have been taking for granted. I'm totally okay with being a hermit. Yeah. It's I put a post on this morning when I woke up, and it said what was it? It's like we've all been sent to our room to think about our actions. And this is what it is. It's like mother, and it's like, right, okay, get to your room and think about that. Think about what you've done and the effect it's had. And this is what we're having to do. But the card I pulled for today is strength. Okay, and it's a beautiful card, this, and I love this in this deck as well. And I feel what this is saying as well about strength is it's gentle strength. Okay, we haven't got to scream and shout and tell everybody that they're wrong, but we've got to be almost like gentle persuasion here. Okay, and being strong does not mean getting ready to fight. It's being a peaceful warrior. When we can be at peace with ourselves, at ease with what's going on. I don't think we'll ever be at peace with what's going on at the moment, but when we can not be reactive, like I say, this last week, I realize I have reacted rather than responded in times, but that is because it's been heavy. Now I take the time to settle, then this is when I respond. And I really feel with this card as well, I really feel it's about the animals. The animals are coming in very, very important at this moment. But I really feel within this, it's about being gentle with ourselves as well. We are going through a lot, and like I say, that there are people there that are standing, and they're seen as the pillar of strength and whatever, and that is amazing. And thank you to all of you. But we need to remember that we need to, strength is often saying, what, I need to retreat for a bit. Being gentle with ourselves as well as being gentle with other people, because this is all about care. and compassion, and being in harmony and being in alignment with others and connecting with others. But we need to take this time. It is of equal importance, if not more so, Spirit are saying, to align and connect with ourselves, to be gentle with ourselves, to give ourselves the care and compassion that we need as well. So this is, I feel this is pretty much what it's saying. If we want to be that light in this darkness, we need to make sure that we really, really practice self-care. So that is basically what's coming in with that card today. Like I say, I haven't got the energy to go deep, and I don't think Spirit are going to work with me that way today. They've been very gentle with me the way they're coming through. So yes, so that's very important. I feel, to be strong for others, we need to actually make sure that we're strong and give ourselves time as well to reflect, to process what's going on, to isolate, ourselves, and to go into that hermit mode. Because when we are in that hermit mode, this is when we go into the dark corners of ourself as well, and this is what needs cleaning. I look shiny. Shiny, happy people there. But yeah, we need to, this is about a cleansing of ourselves, a cleansing of the way we have lived, a cleansing of the world, and a global cleansing. So, we need to go in and we need to sweep out them dark corners of ourselves as well, and that is being strong, not just pushing them aside. It's, we need to really, really focus on them. The name of that deck is the Arcanum. Art Goddess, they're beautiful. What a beautiful deck they are. Hi, Gemma. Hi from you too, Dafties. Mwah. Lovely to see you here, Gemma. Oh, I think I've just swallowed something. The mosquitoes are coming out again. I always do this on live. It's terrible. Oh, it's there. Hold on. I have to. Sorry, that's so bad. I keep the mosquitoes have started, and it's like, please, no, not yet, not yet. I can't deal with them at all. So sorry about that. One just flew into my mouth. Oh man. So yeah, so the card today is about strength. This is the gentleness. And then when I came into my bedroom, I had the Osho deck next to my bed. So I just pulled one of them. And what a beautiful, beautiful message this is. And I want to read this. So these aren't my words. This is what actually come through. And I just feel it sums up so much what is going on at this moment. So within this card, what Osho says is understanding. The bird pictured on this card is looking out from what seems to be a cage. There is no door, and actually the bars are disappearing. The bars were an illusion, and this small bird is being summoned by the grace and freedom and encouragement of others. It is spreading its wings, ready to take flight for the very first time. The dawn of a new understanding that the cage has always been open and the sky has always been there for us to explore can make us feel a little shaky at first. It is fine and natural to be shaky, but do not let it overshadow the opportunity to experience the lightheartedness and adventure on offer right there alongside the shakiness. Move with the sweetness and gentleness of this time. Feel the fluttering within. Spread your wings and be free. You are out of jail, out of the cage. You can open your wings and the whole sky is yours. All the stars and the moon and the sun belong to you. You can disappear into the blueness of the beyond. Just drop clinging to this cage. Move out of the cage and the whole sky is yours. Open your wings and fly across the sun like an eagle. In the inner sky, in the inner world, freedom is the highest value. Anything else is secondary, even blissfulness and ecstasy. There are thousands of flowers unaccountable, but they all become possible in the climate of freedom. And I feel that is so apt for what we are experiencing at this moment in time. We are being led to freedom here. This is what is going to happen. We are being free, but first we need this confinement. What is happening is we are realizing how much we don't like to be caged, how much we don't like our wings clipped, and how valuable our freedom really is. And we all have it, we all have it. So this is saying when we go inward, because at this moment, I feel we can't go outside, so we need to go inside, especially today. This is what I feel the message is for today. If we can't go outside, go inside, because this is what needs our attention. And we need to look, at and have an understanding as well of how valuable our freedom is, and where our wings are clipped, what has been holding us down. Like I say, the other day, it was the devil, about this consumerism and our need for things and stuff like that. What I feel a lot of us are going to find at this moment in time is that we need a lot less than what we thought we did. Like I say, values are going to completely switch. So again, I love them cards. I really, really do. There's such a peace there. And when I'm looking at this card, I wasn't going to go deep and read, but there you go. Now I am. When I'm looking at this card, it's almost like all of these other ones. I don't know if you can see with the light in here. It's almost like they're beckoning, like, come on, this is it. Look at how blue the sky is. Look at how wonderful it feels to fly high. It's reminding me of the book Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Have you ever read that? It was, everybody thought he was the wrong one, but then they became to see that he was right, which is happening now. That sentence didn't make sense. Like I say, my head's a little bit bad, so excuse my my speech, and when they're showing me stuff, it's getting a bit jumbled. But yeah, so I said this to my friend just yesterday, and I said, when dreamers unite, we were all told we were dreamers. Don't be a dreamer, Tanya. Your head's in the clouds, But when dreamers unite, this is when we change the world. And the vision we've been holding and the beliefs that we've had as dreamers, always dreaming for a better future, always dreaming that this could become reality. And people laughed at us and scoffed at us and all of this, but now we are the people that people are coming to and going, please show me the way. And this is it. The way seers, the dreamers of the world are the ones that didn't lose their imagination when they became an adult. They kept their creativity. They allowed their imagination to build this better world. And that's how it's coming, because thoughts become things. And people, the dreamers are usually the doers. That's it. They don't stay in safe. They need to get out and do and create and try, and and this is, I feel very blessed to be a dreamer. I do. People have used it so many times of me as a dismissive remark, but yeah, it's yeah, it's all the dreamers, man. They're coming together. The dreamers are coming to wake people up. That's what's happening. Because this is what they're calling it, a great awakening. Them dreamers were already there. All right. When I was young, we grew up poor and had to make do, and everything had to last. People have been spoiled and don't know how to survive on very little. Exactly. But they're going to go back to this. If you look to our grandparents, they will tell you how to survive on rations. They knew, and they kept that. Today, I've just heard somebody on the island say that their two neighbors from different sides have gone and give them eggs and bread today, and these neighbors are in their 80s, and they've gone to these younger people. They've lived there 5 years and never spoke, and they've gone to give them stuff, because these people are like, yeah, you know what, we've struggled before and we'll struggle again. And they have still held that empathy, rather than saying, this is mine, I'm not going to give it away. They're giving it away, and this is the beauty within this. So in the last hour of the kids being in school in UK, the kids are showing strength at finishing, leaving school early. Much love to them, as they must be so confused and anxious. They can teach us to be creative, and we can teach them that sometimes in life it doesn't go according to plan, but that's okay. So we can learn from each other. We can learn from our elders. We can learn from the children, and we can teach them as well. So, yeah, what a beautiful world it is. Well, it really is. When I wasn't feeling down today, I'm just energetically tired. I am, and I know that it's time to stop, drop, and then I can roll again. Oh. Right, somebody's just mentioned me there. Yeah, so that's it. So what I wanted to do today, and what I feel is important today, and what Spirit told me today is to look at Ho'oponopono. Now, it was strange. I mean, this is away from the Ho'oponopono thing, but again, I'm asking for songs. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to eventually put a film playlist out, and I put my playlist out the other day. It's bit.ly/Love Buddha, capital L, capital B. And there's a playlist there of music I've been listening to. I realize how depressing music is, so I might do another uplifting one as well. So yeah, so I asked about a song for today, and the song that has been in my head from waking up this morning is a song by a guy who I felt this guy on so many levels. It's a guy called Gavin Clark, and he was in a band called Sun House, and his voice is just wonderful. There's something about it. I connect to him as a person, and he's no longer with us, but I still feel sad, I still feel I miss him, when I listen to his music. But there's a beautiful song called I Dreamt of God Last Night. And this is the song that has literally been playing on an internal jukebox in my head today. And then when I seen this Ho'oponopono, it was when they said about the Ho'oponopono, it kind of makes sense, So have a listen to it. It's a great song. So Ho'oponopono, I don't know if any of you have heard of it, if any of you practice it or what. It's a very simple yet powerful prayer, really. Prayer mantra, prayer mantra way of life as well, I would say. And it's from Hawaii, and Ho'oponopono actually means to make it right. That's what it is. And I feel during these times, of this time of going inward as well, which I do feel is there today, collectively and personally. It's about looking back, looking back, like I say, not getting lost in the memories, nothing like that, but looking back on our life, because it's going to change in a way, it really, really is going to change in a way. So the first part of Ho'oponopono is I'm sorry. Then we say, please forgive me. Then we say, thank you. Then we say, I love you. So this can be to any part of our life, any person in our life. It can be to us. It can be to life itself. It can be to situations. It can be to anything. And what this does is wherever there is, a little bit murkiness, or, the energy isn't cleaned or anything like that, it can actually clean that energy. So, like I say, we're talking about cleaning the world, cleaning ourselves, cleansing ourselves, healing the world. And Ho'oponopono is so important within a healing journey. Like I say, even if we focus it on ourselves. So when we say the first one, when we say, I'm sorry, what we are doing there is we're taking responsibility for anything we have done. The part we have played in things where we have been hurt, the part we have played in hurting others, the part we have played in maybe making wrong choices, making right choices, the part of moving on, the part of staying there, the part of, whatever it is, whatever we have experienced in life, every single experience, our life from start up until now, like I say, this is jobs, this is relationships, this is family members, this is our elders. and this is our future generation as well. Okay, so we can choose. We can do it to all the collective, or we can do it to one particular place that we feel needs cleansing. And what this is it kind of cleans the connection from our inner self to the divine. This is what it does. It cleanses it. It connects us to some higher power, and it's almost like it washes. Okay, so that's the I'm sorry. That is all about taking responsibility. Okay, and this is something a lot of people don't do. They don't take responsibility. I mean, this is why I wrote this rant today. They feel it's everybody else's responsibility. And yeah, it's our responsibility to look after everyone, but we need to give back as well with that. So yeah, so there's that I'm sorry. The second one is please forgive me. So asking for forgiveness. Okay, forgiveness to me is one of the probably biggest viruses. Guilt is one of the biggest viruses, not forgiveness. That's great. But that we hold as a collective today as well. When we feel guilty, we don't actually gain anything from that. The Tibetans don't even have a word for it, because they feel that, guilt is not an emotion that you can learn from, or that something can come from it. So when we forgive, either ourselves or others or a situation or whatever, even this coronavirus, forgive it, because it's only doing its job. And it's teaching us a lot. There's something we're learning from this. So when we practice the art of forgiveness, what we do is we free ourselves. So like this bird, we take the restrictions we've put away. It's like holding a gun to your own head constantly. When you forgive, you take that gun down. You allow yourself that kind of reprise, if that makes sense. So yeah, so forgiveness is so important. So when we're asking for forgiveness, we're admitting. So first of all, we're taking responsibility. Then when we're asking for forgiveness, we're again taking accountability with that, um and it's this is what we're doing. We're owning it. We're owning every part of the part we have played in this. Whether other people started it or what, that's not the matter. This is for us to clean and heal. When we can do this, and then if other people do that as well, then it stops any bad energy, any bad karma, anything like that. It clears it. It clears the path. It clears the connection, and it clears the connection from us to spirit as well. So then being able to express gratitude by saying thank you. What this is doing is it's saying, I am honoring what I gained from this. I had a gift in that, whether this was hurt, whether this was, learning, whether this was a tough time, there was growth in it. So by saying thank you, that is expressing gratitude, because gratitude is key within all things. We need gratitude for everything. This is why everything has gone the way it is, because people are not in gratitude. People have been more in greed than they have in gratitude. And this is what happens. So like I say, this is all about gratitude, this one. So that's the thank you. And then, sorry, I've just got little notes I've got here. And then by saying I love you, we are given the gift of love, whether this is to a person, a place, a situation, ourselves, the universe, or just into the world. We are given that gift into the world by saying this, So, and we are given love, which is the most precious commodity. And it really, really is. So this is with any arguments, any disagreements, any disconnections, anything like that. I really feel today we need to look at them and we need to clean them. So a simple way to do it is visualize whatever you want, but really mean what you're saying as well. Mean these words, feel them when you're saying them. You can repeat them, as many times as you want. Have it as a mantra, have it as a chant if you want. But it's simple, and it says, I'm sorry, please forgive me, Thank you. I love you. And that is so, so clear. I've had people do this where they've had years and years of battles with people, like really bad court battles and everything. And the second they've started to practice Ho'oponopono, something happens. It makes way. It opens that cage that we have kept ourselves in, you know? And this is true strength by taking accountability, taking a responsibility, having gratitude for what we've gained, and by giving love, even where we may have been starved of it. So that is true strength and gentle strength. I can't do another. Ah, man, it's horrible. I've got this cigarette in my hand. I'm trying not to smoke on here, but yeah. So that finished that one off. I heard the song line, "You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one," John Lennon. Yeah, that was yesterday. There was a big John Lennon day. Today we've got a Mick Jagger day. Forgot I shouldn't be wearing this on here, should I? It's got swearing on. I recently saw a picture of a guy I used to work with, and we had a bad falling out. He looked ill. I reached out on LinkedIn, not heard from him, but felt I should. Okay, do the Ho'oponopono with him. You know, you might hear from him, because that's what often happens. It clears the air. It clears the way for conversation. It clears the way for connection. It clears the way for moving on. It clears the way. That's what it does. It makes things right. That's what it stands for. So, yeah, nice and gentle. I'm really liking this energy. It's very soothing today. And I think that is what is massively needed today. It's like, yeah, my soul needs soothing, man, today. It really, really does. Oh, it looks like it's that one then, didn't it? So this card I've just pulled here. Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful card. And this says inner child. So let's see what this one says. Sorry, I haven't been doing proper readings in this today. I just haven't got the energy, and it doesn't feel right. And the fact is, I'm showing up. So what this says is your inner child yearns for love and attention. Your inner child also wants you to have fun. So maybe it's time to stop taking things so seriously and listen to the message your inner child has for you. I live inside your heart, waiting patiently. Through all your travels, your days and your nights, I have been with you. Look back through the mists of time and clouds of emotion, and you will see me. I am here waiting. In finding me, you will become whole. In knowing me, you will know yourself better. For we are one. I am the pure essence of you. I am the essence of your soul self. I am you before the world took hold and reshaped you. Let us link arms and travel this path together. The whole world awaits. It is a universal playground. Let us jump for joy. Let us slip, slide, and rejoice at being muddied. Let us conquer all in love and play. And this is what it's about, you know. And I really felt when I was reading that, again, I'm getting emotional. Oh God, this is what a week. What a week. I really feel this Ho'oponopono, you know, to say this to our inner child, to say, I'm sorry for neglecting you. I'm sorry for not being there and listening to you. You know, please forgive me. I was just caught up in other stuff. Thank you for still being there, and thank you for still being a part of me. And I love you because I do. You know, this part of us is what's there. So I really, really feel that that is one there for our inner child as well. And it was funny. I let us slip slide. Is it a Van Morrison song, Slip Sliding Away? That was what was coming through there. And yeah, let us conquer all in love and play. And this is what life is about. This is the life that we're going to go into, you know. But we've got to clear up this old one first before we do. And this is what this is all about. And it's a shit show, you know, but we will get through it, you know, and we will get through it differently. We will be different at the end of it. And this is the whole point. Okay, so yeah. Wow, I love that one. I really, really do. And this is it today. It's this is so strange. In a child, I said I haven't been drinking diet pop or anything, and I said to my flatmate, like, I'm craving, like kind of mince and dumplings or something. I haven't been eating meat, and I realized, and then I came to bed today, and it's not that I'm tired. It's I want that comfort. When you were a child and you stayed off school and you had your nice bed and you got your food and you got the Lucasade with the paper on that you used to look through the paper. You only got Lucasade when you were ill, didn't you? But yeah, this is it. It's our inner child that needs that comfort. It doesn't matter how old we are. That inner child still needs comfort and acknowledgement. So yeah, it's there to show us the way. I feel we need to go back to that, because that is where our true essence was as well. So yeah, beautiful cards today, and thank you, beautiful people, for being here. So is there anybody that has anything to say, to remark on that, or to ask, or anything before I go? I'm gonna have my cigarette now. Yeah, it's spring solstice today as well, isn't it? Happy spring solstice. It was lovely in Southwell Park. Oh, Southwell Park, there's my inner child. I grew up, I was born on Rectory Road, Open Mind Tarot. Well, I was born in the Bensham Hospital, but I lived on Rectory Road at the bottom end. So I was in Southwell Park every single day when I was young. Wow, thank you. Yeah, my inner child loves that place. The new life will be so beautiful. It will, Gemma, more beautiful than we can imagine, more beautiful than we can imagine, but it's going to be very, very different. So we need to get ourselves ready to go into that, I don't know if anybody has seen a movie called La Belle Verte, The Beautiful Green. I'll probably get wrong for doing this, but if you hold on a second, I am going to post it here. Now this is banned, I think. It's one of my favorite movies. It's French subtitles. I've just posted it there. If you get a chance to watch it. It is beautiful, and it speaks of what we're going into. It's a very, very amazing movie for this time. The Beautiful Green. So nobody's got anything to say. Thank you for your time and inspiration for us all. I'm sorry, like I say, I don't know where these are going. I do need to say as well, it's Friday today, isn't it? I don't even know what the days are. I'm just having to check that it's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday today. So why banned? Basically because I think it tells the truth, I think. But watch it and then read up about it. It is beautiful. But yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, so I'm going to do these videos Monday to Friday, okay? I really feel today, I know I haven't been doing a lot of work on them, but it's holding a lot of space. And it hasn't really given me the time to be able to go into my process. I want to sit and I want to read more. I want a day where I can just be and get all of my stuff sorted and stuff like that. So I'm going to be doing these lives during the lockdown from a Monday to Friday, and I'm going to give myself the weekend off as well to just look after me, which I really feel them cards are saying as well. So I hope that is okay with people. If anybody does need to reach out or anything, send me an email, send me a message via my social media. And if I'm in a space where I can answer it, I will. If not, I will get back to it straight away on Monday morning, So you shall know the truth by the reaction you receive. I don't understand that. What do you mean there? Thank you, Mary. Thank you for your beautiful, protective, relaxing, and restorative weekend. I will. I'll have that. Take care of you, Tanya, and we'll be here when you do. Come on. Yeah. I will. I mean, I'm not going anywhere. It's like, what are you doing at the weekend? Oh, well, I'm walking from my bedroom to my sitting room and maybe outside. But yeah, I'm going to spend time in the garden and stuff like that, you know, and just I really need to read. I need to you know, take my mind off. So I'm sending you all so much love today. Like I say, I hope that's helped. You know, I think the Ho'oponopono is a beautiful process to do, not just in times of struggle, but in times of gratitude as well, you know. So we need acceptance, responsibility, and gratitude and love. Don't forget the love. That's the most important thing. Can you please repost the post that you had up? That was so funny. Thank you. Which post was it? Can you please repost your post that you had up? That was so funny. Thank you. I'm giving Hendrix lots of hugs. He's lying here next to me. Do you want to say hello? Come here. He's so grumpy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Give mommy a hug. Give mommy a hug. Ugh. Come here, baby boy. Oh, where is he? See the state of my room there. Is he there? No. Yeah, no. Come here. Want to give mom a kiss? Ah, you want to? He looks so old now, honestly. Come here, baby. Oh, there. Can you see him? Look at his little white face. It's been keeping me company, haven't you, mister? He's loving it because he's getting so much attention and everything, you know. He's loving this time. So nature sent us back to our bedroom. Yeah. I live in the woods. Yeah, somebody asked me about a post that I posted. I don't know which one it was. So I'm going to walk in the woods. Yeah, you know, go and walk in the woods. It's beautiful. Was that somebody that wasn't right? Right. Sunflowers. They're my favorite flower there, Mary. Favorite flower. Yeah. So right, I'm gonna go. So I'm sending lots and lots of love to everybody. You know, stay safe. Think about others as well. You know, and yeah, and just, you know, do this cleaning that we need. You know, this cleaning, this healing, and we will get through this. You know, we will. Okay. So lots of love. Satnam.